Michael Jackson is often considered a tragic hero due to the combination of his great talent, global fame, and the unbelievable personal struggles he faced throughout his life. Here are some main factors that contribute to this perception. 1. Extraordinary talent. Michael Jackson was unbelievable, one of the most talented singer, musicians, and dancers of all time. His contributions to the music industry, his innovative dance moves, and his iconic albums such as Thriller and Bad solidified his status as a musical legend and a great star. 2. Global fame and success. Jackson achieved unprecedented levels of global fame and success, becoming a cultural icon and reaching millions of fans worldwide. His impact on popular culture cannot be overstated, and his influence can still be seen in the music industry today. 3. Personal struggles and controversies. While Jackson enjoyed immense success, he also faced a range of personal struggles and controversies that contributed to his tragic image. These included his difficult childhood, strained relationships with his family, allegations of child molestation, and various legal battles. 4. Alienation and loneliness. Despite his worldwide fame, Jackson often experienced feelings of isolation and loneliness. He was known to be a private individual and faced relentless media scrutiny, which further added to his sense of alienation. 5. Physical and emotional transformation. Throughout his career, Jackson underwent significant physical and emotional transformations. His changing appearance, including multiple plastic surgeries and his gradual transformation in skin color, sparked intense public speculation and criticism. These changes highlighted his own struggles with self-identity and self-acceptance. 6. Plan of long life. Michael Jackson planned to live a life of 150 years. He had appointed a team of 12 doctors, who looked after his health, food, body etc. on daily routine basis. He used to sleep in an oxygen chamber. He used to meet people and fans with gloves on his right hand. He also used mask while meeting his fans and people, but nothing could help him in extending his lifespan. 7. Food lab tested. Whatever Michael Jackson ate was first tested in labs and then it was served to him. There were 15 well-trained persons, who helped Michael Jackson to do physical exercise on a daily routine basis. He also appointed a number of people, who were ready to donate their organs like kidney, lungs, eyes and other organs, if needed. They were paid for this, but nothing have helped him during last hours. 8. Multiple plastic surgeries. He had a compulsive need for plastic surgery. We could understand why he had his first nose job. It enhanced his appearance, but the second operation left him looking overly feminine, and this was just the beginning. Initially, he looked like a normal, if thin, young man, but after the second surgery he became more and more androgynous looking. Multiple surgeries later, it was obvious that there was a serious problem. His face seemed mutilated. According to some reports, the tip of his nose had been destroyed by too many operations and he had to wear prosthesis. It was almost a relief when he came out in the surgical mask he often wore. 9. African American complexion. Most confusing was the color of his skin. Growing up, he had the typical features of an attractive African American male. As the years passed, however, he grew pale and lost all evidence of his African ancestry. He claimed to have a disease called vitiligo, but the uniform paleness of his complexion could only have been achieved by skin bleaching. No one unfamiliar with him could have ever visually connected the young Michael Jackson with his later appearance. 10. His identity. From one public appearance to the next he looked different, altered. No one knew what to expect. His face was a work in progress, never to be perfected and therefore never to be completed. And perhaps this was the most fitting metaphor for his identity. 11. Michael Jackson had tremendous money problems. His compulsive shopping had put him into so much debt that he'd been forced to sell off many of his prized possessions. He was counting on the cancer tour to re-establish him, financially. 12. Narcotics addiction. He had a serious narcotics addiction and it appears that he was being injected on a regular basis with high doses of Demerol, a powerful painkiller. At the time of his death, it was discovered that he had such a severe sleep disorder that he'd been receiving regular injections of the anesthetic drug propofol in order to sleep. 13. Apparently, the temptation to behave unethically was far too great for the assorted healthcare and other support professionals involved with Michael Jackson. They put their desire for personal gain, power or access to the star ahead of what was best for him. Perhaps they were so in awe of him that they couldn't refuse his inappropriate and dangerous requests, even when they ought to have done so. 14 He was diagnosed with the skin disorder vitiligo, which results in white patches on the skin and sensitivity to sunlight. To treat the condition, he used fair-colored makeup and lightly skin-bleaching prescription creams to cover up the uneven blotches of color caused by the illness. 15 Untimely death. Michael Jackson's death on 25th of June, 2009 at the age of 50 shocked the world. It was a tragic end to an extraordinary life, and his passing was attributed to a drug overdose, which added another layer of tragedy to his narrative. While Michael Jackson's talent and achievements continue to be celebrated, the combination of his personal struggles, controversies, and untimely demise has led many to view him as a tragic hero, a figure who experienced great success but was also burdened by personal demons and faced an untimely and unfortunate end.